Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walking, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed. Y'all see the picture? Y'all see the picture? That was at the Devin Haney fight. Garden. Right next door. Devin Haney hit homie so hard it sounded like a gun clap. Salute the Boxing and Barbecue. He was in attendance. He took that picture. There he is. You see, he's slightly taller than me. It's a big boy right there. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Free Big Baby. Damn right. Donald, now the 66-year OG Grant. Salute to you, Triple OG. Jose Diaz. Thomas, what's good, family? Dave, what's good? Box fans. Antonio Hambrick. Ronnie, what up? Bill D. WJ Luckett. Rob Sportsman Lee. MP, what the fuck? King Jr. Trick Notes, he in the building. What's good, fam? The Troll Killer. Mr. Shelton, what up? 4 dislikes? Get my dislikes up. Y'all not gonna like this. Don't care. The Brothers UK in the building. The Brothers UK was like he might have been my first or second sub. No doubt. Salute to you, fam. Mark Casey, Mr. Pete Depp, salute. Omega Ray. Tay, salute, sis. Too much, what up? Eric Holt, King Coral Leon, Jelly Bean. Joey Riccardi, what happened? I'll explain. Asia Math. Nazi, what up? Stephen Lamont. Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna connect those dots. The Sensei, Stormy B, man. If y'all not subscribed to the Sensei, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. That's the Sensei right there. No diggity doubt. We're gonna ruffle some feathers this morning, and I don't care. I never care. Seen and unseen boxing. Big Block. Asian Math, who else? Hamza S. Viva Tu Vida, what up? Gio James, World Combat Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Scotty, World Combat Sports. Get that knowledge, get that MMA knowledge. I'll be listening. David Scott III. See my brother Omega Red. I see Robert Singleton, Big Money, Texas. Anwar Willis, Karen Alexis, Ramel Lane, Cap City. All right, let's do it. That's Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Dre Finest, Big Unk, salute. That is Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Daryl Alexander, salute. Y'all know the haters are in effect. Good. Get my dislikes up. Because I give 0 Fs. I give 0 Fs. I don't care. I don't care. M Banks United. Unfiltered. Salute. King Bonnie. D. Walker. My weekend was all right, Antonio. My weekend was all right. I had a headache. The pressure was up after what we saw. My pressure was up after what we saw on Saturday night, which is why I'm making this point. My pressure is up after what we saw. The robbery. The robbery. This is ridiculous. So since we on this, I was just thinking, I said, you know what? Bruce Ghost, salute. I said, you know what? I think we've been a little too harsh on Jarrell Miller. Did he mess up? Yeah. But Andy Ruiz happened because he made a mistake. Jarrell, you are forgiven. And I know Jarrell is a Wilder hater. I know. But you know something? Let me say this. October 9th is coming. And if that fat chitlin doesn't show up, I mean, I'd like to see Dillian White get his head knocked off, but what better way to get a brother a payday than to get Jarrell Miller in the ring with Deontay? I mean, because we missed this. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. All right? And AJ was about to have a problem. I don't care what anyone says. Kind of local sports in the building. Go subscribe to my family. Woke the truth. What's good? Steven, I know, man. I sat there. Gonza, I know. I sat there and I said, you know what, man? I can't. This is like, it's in our face now. Cadillac Kirkin, that's right. Free Big Baby. It's in our face now. Simon Bridgman in the building. All right? I firmly believe, and this is my belief, Big Baby was about to bust AJ's ass. And this is no hate, but Jarrell was on a mission. Jarrell was on a mission. And AJ knew it. And on top of what we saw, the other things that I spoke about in the past that happened, DP Rocker, salute. Warner says he might be on contract on bare knuckle organization. That would not be a good move. G Brown, salute. That would not be a good move because he's going to hurt somebody. They shouldn't let pro fight. If you're a retired pro fighter and you haven't fought in a million years, you want to go there, like Paulie, like Eat Shit Smith. If you want to do that, fine. But professional fighters that are ranked, Asante El, salute, and Banks Unfiltered. They shouldn't be in no bare knuckle. They're gonna kill somebody. Who else are they gonna fight? Another fighter? Unless they fight another pro fighter. JB, salute. Big Baby shouldn't be in there. He's gonna kill somebody. No fighter that's ranked professionally in the meantime should be fighting in that bare knuckle thing. They will kill somebody. And that's another thing to digress on that. Came to bad guy, salute. Stop playing boxing. Southern T boxing in the building. Put your link in the chat, family. Everybody who does content, put your link in the chat, please. Y'all know who y'all are. Everybody should be subscribed to one another. We're building here. We're networking here. Because we're here to bring you the news. And our opinion comes along with it. It comes along with it. Whether you agree or disagree, it's our opinion. But what you're going to get is the news, because what they're not talking about loud enough is what happened to that kid on Saturday. And the stuff surrounding it. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But this is relevant. And this is why I say free Big Baby. I've been saying it. Y'all heard me say that before. Free Big Baby. He was on a mission. And I was biased leading up to that fight. I said, the brother from New York. Don't I always say that when it's a New York fighter? Don't I always say that? Didn't I say it about Teofimo? Where's he from? Brooklyn. I said, yo, I got to stand up for the kid. And what'd he do? I said, yo, Chris Colbert, Brooklyn, I got to rep the kid. What did he do? What did Chris do? Let me tell you about Chris, and I'm going to remind y'all tomorrow. Chris Colbert is up and coming. And if you're up and coming and you're from my city, I don't care which borough. You could be Staten Island, because that's the borough I touch the least. It's on the other side of the planet for me. It's damn near New Jersey. Matter of fact, I get to Jersey faster than I get to Staten Island. Christopher, salute. But what I'm saying is, if you're from the state, you could be in Schenectady, Albany. If you're from the state, I'm gonna back you. So there is a bit of bias, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I backed Chris Colbert. You know what the first strike with him was? And y'all might not even remember this. You know what the first strike with Chris was? The first strike was when I get a notification for the barbershop. Shout out to Fred. And I see his picture there. I said, oh, he's going to have Chris Colbert on. Let's go. When Fred comes on out here, it's midnight. I'm tired. I'm on fumes. I don't make the show half the time. My work hours change, and I'd be like sitting at my computer like, and then when he comes on, the first thing I do, I make sure I hit the like button. Even when I can't stay up and watch the whole show, I hit the like button. Why? Because that's who I am. I support all of you. Y'all might not see me in your chats, but those likes you do have, one of them is me. One of them is me, because that's who I am. So I hit the like button, and I'm sitting up there, and I'm watching. Like 20 minutes into his stream, people start asking, where's Chris? He said, I don't know. Ratchet says 91, salute. Sadiq Brown, salute. He said, I don't know. And he made a point. The boxing section, salute. And he made a point. He said, listen. And he wasn't mad. He said, listen. I do this for the fighters. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I do this for the fighters. And I'm going to digress on Fred for a minute. And I'm going to tell you why Fred is important. Whether you like him or not, all right, Fred is important. Because he's his own media outlet. And basically, the industry that doesn't like him, I played y'all the Kevin Iole rant. The industry that doesn't like him, he's a result of that. Do y'all remember the infamous Al Heyman Hitler emails? Did y'all forget about that? I didn't. Good morning, Sweet Tea. Kane the Bad Guy, salute. I didn't forget it. But you know what my biggest complaint was? It wasn't big enough news. The emails were discovered. And I said, what is this? This is how they talk? I love how they accuse black people of racism. There was no white people doing that to Al Heyman. Who was that? And I'm still not painting Mexicans with a broad brush or Latinos with a broad brush. I'm not doing that. That was their ass doing that. That was Golden Boy with that nonsense. Another problem, Anthony Bolton, salute. Another problem was Bernard Hopkins didn't speak loud enough. Jarrell, salute, fam. Bernard Hopkins didn't speak loud enough. Anthony Jones, what up? I was like, yo, what is this? And what do I say? I said, the first thing I said was, is this real? It was real. I said, well, this is news. No, it wasn't. I looked at B-Hop. I'm waiting for him to say something. Rick Blackwell, salute. I'm waiting for B-Hop to say something. Nothing. Outlaw Junior, salute. I'm like, what the F is going on? Fred was the only person that walked into that press conference. It's on YouTube. I am Trill Will, salute. Go subscribe to my family. Put your link in the chat. Trick Boxer, salute. Fred went in there, and while everyone was talking about something else, that was fresh news. He asked them. He didn't go in there, yo, man, what is it? No, he didn't do that. He said, what is your response to these emails? And you know what they did? They escorted him out the goddamn conference and took his credentials, and he can't get credentials if he tried right now. Well, probably, I don't know. But they took all his credentials. He said, fine. You see, Shepherd King, salute. You see, sometimes things have to happen to you to make you perform. And sometimes your performance will So it will shock you because a situation will make you do things sometimes that you didn't know you could do, and you'll be thankful for that situation because you'll say to yourself, if this didn't happen over here, I wouldn't have did this. I never forget. I was coming from my aunt's house, and it was hot summer day. It was in the 80s, and where she lived, there was a lot of stray dogs, and I hated it. And I'm not talking about like mutts. I don't know what happened. Somebody let a pit bull out, and like every year, it's like they doubled the amount. People will call the police like, yo, you got stray dogs running around here. And all I know, Robert Brown, salute. I was coming from her house, and I turned the corner, and I heard some nails scratching the concrete. And I looked over my shoulder. There was a dog chasing me. I don't know what I did, but it was coming at me. Supreme Beast Boxer talking a building. Put your link in the chat. You know that dog ain't catch me. Now, I knew I could run. But Usain Bolt couldn't outrun me that day. Nope. I was not getting bit by that dog. I ran through somebody's front yard. The gate was up. Well, I was a little shorter back then, but it was like kind of up to my chest. You know how you got to put your hand on the gate and go over? Nope, I cleared the gate like a hurdle. 3 steps in the yard, cleared the other gate like a hurdle. I turned the corner, ran down the block. I looked over my shoulder. That dog just gave up. Nope. If that dog, and that was a lot of adrenaline. If that dog doesn't come out and chase me, I never knew I could run that fast. And I wasn't even tired. I ran all the way back to the block. I wasn't even tired. I said, oof. Wasn't catching me. Sometimes things have to happen to you to trigger certain things. Fred said, all right, I'm not effing with you. And he went back home, sat in the barbershop chair, and he got busy. Merlin, salute. He got busy. Now, Chris Colbert, now I said all that to say this. Show your boxing IQ, salute. I said all that to say this. Chris Colbert, Ricky Williams, put your link in the chat, salute, fam. Chris Colbert had an open invite to the barbershop. The barbershop is where you get in touch with your core audience. Am I speaking code when I say core audience? Am I speaking code? Let me speak it in another language that they tried to paint us. I remember when we was referred to as the demographics. The demographic, you remember that? Isn't that something that Steve Kim referred? Was it Steve Kim that said that? I don't remember who said it, but they referred to us as the demographic. You remember that? The demographic. I said, oh, fancy, but we caught that. So now, forget the demographics. I'm going to say core audience. Now, here's why Iron Levant, salute. Now, let me say this. Chris Colbert was supposed to be on the barbershop. To my knowledge, maybe he did. Maybe he spoke to Fred later. I don't know. But that night, he stood Fred up. And we was on there. I stayed up to listen to the young king. And he stood Fred up. Now, if Fred was ESPN, you think he'd have did that? If Fred was Fox News, sports, whatever, you think he'd have did that? If Fred was Ring Magazine, you think he'd have did that? See, he doesn't understand the power. And Fred stand up there, Stu baby, what up? And Fred stood there, and he said, yo, look, these fighters are going to need us. I'll do it for them. So if he don't want to show up, fine. And he left it alone, and he never spoke that kid's name since. And he never spoke it in a negative light. Now, what happened with Chris Colbert? Never mind the Deontay Wilder opinion, because he's entitled to his opinion. You hear me talking, right? He is entitled to his opinion. Not mad. Well, I'm not going to say I'm not mad at him, because it's ignorant of him. But I will say he's entitled to his opinion. That's fair, right? But he messed up when he sat in that post fight and said, my people, these people, they don't support. Well, Chris, what do you mean? My people, these people, they don't support. What do you mean, Chris? Because I stood up until midnight waiting for you to go to the barbershop. How's that for support? 300 people there waiting for you, and you stood your brother up. How's that for support, Chris? Shut up. Tickle me Elmo looking ass. You're going to need us. Because what happened to Fox can happen to you. What happened to Deontay can happen to you. Now everybody want to check gloves. Oh, Shocky Foster wants to put together a payday with your dumb ass. Did you answer your phone? Shout out to Shocky Foster. He commented on my video the other day. And he spoke up about this crap. It could happen to you. And when it happens to you, look at what the media is doing. Are they doing anything? Is there an investigation? I don't know. I haven't looked at the news yet. But look at what happened to Fox. It could happen to you. And when it happens to you and no one's talking about it, who you going to expect to talk about it? My people? These people? Us! Stupid! Us! Who's raising these kids? And shout Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. And shout out to Zab Judah. I don't know on what level he's mentoring him, but I'm gonna suspect that he's not like mentoring him on how to interact with the media. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Cause Zab is smarter than this. So I don't think I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to assume that Zab has nothing to do with this kid saying what he says. Because Zab has been around the block. Zab understands all of this. Zab knows. That's right, Glonzo. Chris needs an education. He's been taught all the wrong things. When he said that, I said, what is wrong? Who's raising this kid, man? So since it's like that, since Fox could get ripped off and Canelo can get caught with a banned substance, and all they say is, we'll just slap him on the wrist. But now, if he gets caught with that amount now, it's okay. Since it's like that, why do we have to hold Big Baby Miller accountable? He made a mistake. Salute to Mr. Martin, that super chat. He said, without us talking about Chris Colbert, nobody talks about Chris Colbert. Exactly. They're not talking about him now. They're not talking about him now. Why we always got to hold Big Baby Miller? Why we got to hold us accountable? Well, yeah, he got caught cheating. He popped dirty. Oh, yeah, he messed with his gloves. And yo, dude came out. I didn't. Can somebody tell me exactly what the hell he was doing with his gloves? Because I'm still stuck on the outcome of the fight. What did he do with his gloves? Because I heard KQKC. I was listening because I don't listen to the TV. I heard KQKC talking about it. Salute to my uncle KQKC. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to KQKC Boxing. It will be on later today. But what was going on with his gloves? That's the fan right there. New Fat Boy Fitness in the mother effing building. No doubt, brother. That's the fam right there. What was going on with his gloves? Y'all tell me. I'm stuck on the outcome. But from what I know, from what Oshaki Foster said, they tried to cheat him going into the ring. It got caught. JC, salute. It got caught. Macadocious Mac of the South, salute. He was skinning the gloves, Rick, right? He got caught. And since they couldn't get off on that end, they jerked him on the cards. Because I watched the fight twice. And I said, wait, maybe I'm bugging. There was no part of that fight that homie won. Fred Rose says his laces was high. It wasn't supposed to be like that. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Thank you, Macadocious. Appreciate you. The lace was too high. You know what? I heard Blue Blood say it, and I agree with him. I'm going to echo it. If y'all not subscribed to Blue Blood, there's something. Everybody in here should be subscribed to Blue Blood. That's off the bat. But he said in his video, Jay Gibson, salute. Once you're caught on that level, there shouldn't have even been a fight. They should have called the fight and disqualified him and suspended him. CJ, salute. Salute to my brother Simon Bridgman in that super chat. He said, good food, brother. Bless up. No doubt, fam. I'm on the job. This is all truth with some filter, because you know how YouTube gets. So I got to watch my language. Hi, haters. You can't get in. Jay Mitch, salute. I know y'all watching, but you can't get in. They skin, they skin the gloves. But once you get caught on that level, right before a fight, they should still stop the fight. I don't care if it's a main event. Stop the fight. He knows better than that. Guess what? Your team knows better than that. So the fighter is not acting alone. They're acting within the camp. They're acting within the camp. Jaquavius, just a second. So not only the fighter should be held accountable, but the camp, because the fighter's not acting alone. The whole camp, the fighter, the trainer, the cut man, everybody should be suspended. Pending investigation. Person should be held, make a statement, but they ain't gonna do that. Salute to Kenneth Johnson, super sticker, man. Salute to you, fam. So now, Jaquavius, this is what I'm saying. There you go. Everybody gets it in concert. There you go. That's what I'm saying. I was waiting for someone to say something. That's what I'm saying. In concert. The fighters never cheat. A fighter can't cheat by himself. Look, Sonny Liston has some stuff on his gloves. He tried to blind Ali. Box fan salute. Rashad Livingston. You think Sonny acted on his own accord? Or did his camp help him? The fighter, the trainer, the cut man, the dude with the end swell. Everybody should go down. The cats with the ring walk, if they're fighters, say, oh yeah, you walked with them to the ring? You got to fight next month? No, you don't. Because we want to know what happened. We want to know what happened. Everybody. So the people don't get paid, and the fighters that ring walk their boy to the ring, you fight next week, next month? No, you're not. We're holding that purse too. We want to find out what's going on. You start hitting them in the pockets, watch how much changes. Now, if Canelo Alvarez can have an entire football field move for him, TJ Sports Talk salute, and everyone's fine with it, why hasn't Big Baby Miller fought and how long has he fought? When did he fight last? When did AJ lose to Ruiz? What was that, 2019? What was that, 2019? I forgot what year that was. Let's look it up. Big Baby Miller, Box Rec. He's 23-0. 1 draw with 20 KOs. You know how BoxRec does. His last fight was in 2018. His last fight was in 2018. Come on. L-Dub, salute. That's right, L-Dub. Yeah, 2018. I mean, we're not over this already? How long was Canelo banned? How many months? And the excuse, and then they mocked us. Did y'all see that commercial that they had in Mexico? They had a whole rack of ribs hanging in the gym. It's funny to them. This is a big joke. Chris, this is a big joke. Free Big Baby. Dill Spoolie, salute. Free Big Baby. Enough is enough. He messed up. He admitted it. Y'all remember the video? He apologized. He's sorry. Give him his career back. 2018 November. How was he making a living all this time? Caesar, I don't know if he had something and got, I don't know. I'm saying all is forgiven. That's what I'm saying. All is forgiven on my end. With what happened on Saturday, and then you factor in the Canelo situation, and you factor in where's Dillian White's B sample, but because he's affiliated with Eddie Hearn, do you think that Dillian White would have got away with? Now, mind you, I just said the whole camp. Dillian White didn't act by himself with that. That's his husband. That's his whole camp. That's Eddie Hearn. And because of the way the law is interpreted, they did not dig for that B sample. So this guy skimmed gloves and played with his blood and everything else. And because of who he's affiliated with, he got away with it. Do you think if Dillian White was a PBC fighter, let's say, you think he'd have got away with that? I mean, am I lying? What do y'all think? That's just a question. Jarrell, salute. If Dillian White just had some flimsy, life, love, salute. If he had some flimsy promoter, let's say he's promoted by Lou DiBella somewhere, or Lou DiBella was in charge of him, and Dillian popped dirty, same thing, and then got caught with the skimming gloves, and that was in 2018. You think he'd have had a fight by now? Now, every time you say Jarrell Big Baby Miller's name, it's dragged through the damn dirt. Why? You know what I said when he popped dirty? Well, the first thing I did was the Homer Simpson. No! I was like, damn! But I said, you know something? 4 different pegs? What was it, 4? Like 3 or 4 different things they found? And I said, man. And I said, you know what? Here Drew go being fair, right? I said, you know what? What if he went in there and killed AJ? Here I go being fair. I said, you know what, man? That's not right, man. Jarrell's a big dude. Trust me, I know. I stand 6'2", 220. That man is every bit of 6'5" and 300 pounds. All right? And if you look down at his hands, the cat could palm a basketball. He's not a small dude. All right? The guy's not small. Okay? Landon 216, salute. Oh, too much? Oh, yeah. We know what he's doing. We know what Fury's doing. I don't want to harp on Fury, but it's relevant. It's relevant, though. It's relevant. I said, you know what? Look, at that time, DB Month, what up? What up? At that time, we're talking safety. I didn't like the side of the tracks that AJ was on, but that does not mean I want him to die in the damn ring. No. St. Louis Mix, salute. No. Dre Finder said he had a whole drugstore in the system. Yeah. And I said, you know what? He knew better than that. This was his highest payday. He blew it. But what if he slipped through the cracks and he beat AJ up? Now, y'all saw what Ruiz did to him, right? Now, what if Jarrell went in there and did the same thing and AJ laid on the floor and died? Carl, what up? What if he laid on the floor and died and then we find out later that he was juiced to the gills? How does that make us look? I wouldn't have no excuse then, and I didn't have any excuse now. Until now. I said, you know what? That's messed up. Shadow 979, salute. That's messed up. Shouldn't have did that. That's right, Robert. Miller would have been, they went and picked him up at his house and sent him to prison. Justifiably so. I said, man, what if he went in and killed AJ? That's the first thing I said, and that's me being fair. What if he went in and killed AJ? When he first popped dirty, I said, man, what was he trying to do? Kill AJ? I don't want that. No. Because this is sport, right? This is sport, right? Right? Sport, right? Do we really want to discuss inconsistent behavior? Because Canelo popped dirty. The WBC moved the entire goalpost for him, right? And he mocked us in a commercial. He had a rack of ribs or whatever hanging in the gym. It's funny to him. It's funny. But we're supposed to put him not only on a pound-for-pound list, but number one at a pound-for-pound list. And when we say, no, we're not doing that, we're looked at like we're crazy. Magically, they want to talk about boxing skills and accomplishments. We say, no, this guy's a cheater. So let me paint this picture. Free Big Baby, Macadon 1 in the building. That's right. Forget the fair stuff. Let's say Big Baby gets reinstated. Let me paint this picture. He comes back, he has 2 tune-ups, knocks them out. He lands a payday with, I don't know. Let's say he fights Dillian White, he steamrolls him, gets him out of there. Right? Let's say he gets an AJ fight. Beats him, gets all the belts. Fights Deontay, beats him, gets all the belts. Now he's on top of the world. And they do a pound-for-pound list. Now all of a sudden, heavyweight shouldn't be on a pound-for-pound list. Watch that conversation. That conversation would happen. Meanwhile, you look at some people's pound-for-pound list. They have Tyson Fury sitting right there. But let's say Jarrell comes out of this band. He cleans up and becomes undisputed, and he's at the top of the mountain like this. You know what will always come up? The suspension. The 2-3 year suspension. How he popped dirty and he's a cheater. He tried to kill AJ. Are you sure he was clean when he beat him? You'll be asking me, am I sure is he clean when he beat AJ? But if he had beat Deontay, we couldn't ask that question. You see how funny y'all are? Do you see how funny style y'all are? I don't need a crystal ball to see into the future. Not to say that that's the future. I'm just giving you an example. I know what you dumbasses are going to say before you say it. So if Big Baby's cream of the crop, y'all wouldn't put him on no pound for pound list. And y'all wouldn't acknowledge him. And all y'all would want to talk about is him popping dirty. Guess what? Whatever sanctioning body that he was in, they gave him a real suspension and they didn't move the goalposts for him at all. He didn't have no Eddie Hearn to save him. And he tried to go back home. You remember that video? He sat next to Eddie and was like, yeah, I want to come home. Nope. You see? That's right, Stormy. You said kilo for kilo list. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, why aren't heavyweights supposed to be on a pound for pound list? Go. Go ahead. Tell me why heavyweights are not supposed to be on a pound for pound list. Stormy, I already know you know. Bruce Goes, I know you know. I'm asking the family. Why aren't heavyweights supposed to be on a pound for pound list? But yet, ESPN and Ring. The first time I recall, first of all, pound for pound lists are all subjective. But the first time I recall seeing a heavyweight on the pound for pound list, I saw Vladimir Klitschko on it. I'm like, this is a pound for pound list, or is it a popularity list? Because that's what it is. Pound for pound lists are really popularity list. Let's call it what it is. If Tyson Fury is the man, everybody underneath should be compared to him, which is why no heavyweight should be on it. But since you want to play that game, why wouldn't you put Deontay Wilder on it? Name one heavyweight bout where he outweighed his opponent. Name one. He's coming in the ring at 208, 213, 220, fighting guys 230 and up. Come on. Stop playing with me, man. They do things out of convenience. Free Big Baby. Canelo has a career. He's eating. He gets to fight Avni Yildirim and gets celebrated. Oh, he's the face of boxing. He don't have to fight Gennady when he don't want to. Strip him. He does it when he's ready. Franchise status. What is that? It's the I don't want to fight Jamal Charlo belt. So I'm going to take this belt and go beat up a wounded animal and smoke screen it and just say, yo, he was 175. So if I beat up the guy at 175, I would have definitely beat the guy at 160. We don't know that. We don't care. It's Canelo. Right? He's the GOAT, right? Never forget, his greatest win was his loss to Floyd Money Mayweather. You're mad. You'll never get that back. No. Never get it back. Oh, they mad. Screen record this. Am I lying? Did I lie just now? He lost to Floyd. He got schooled by Floyd. And by the way, there was a corrupt judge in that fight. Y'all remember? Some asshole had him winning. Where? Y'all remember that? Prolific one, salute. CJ Ross. Hey. Where was that fight? Canelo fans, where was that fight a draw? Where? Make it make sense. You can't. Canelo got washed. That's what happened. He couldn't touch Floyd. You want the real Matrix, not the silly, the real Matrix. Floyd stood right there in front of him, and Canelo couldn't touch him. I mean, Barry Sanders type of movement in the pocket. Canelo missed so bad, he punched the rope, and Floyd was like, huh? Canelo was like, boom. You know, y'all ever watch the Japanimations where the character is so powered up, the enemy tries to throw a punch, and he over there, like, oh, shoot. That's what I saw. Wash. But that was Canelo's best win. Mo Boxing, salute. That was his best win. Y'all want to say he's the new Floyd Mayweather? Nope. He's not. Watch this. Well, Canelo fans ain't really in here like that. I know they bang on their keyboard and they probably making their Drew Titans racist videos and I don't know nothing. And I love the trolls because y'all don't know when y'all getting trolled. But let me ask you a question. Can anyone name a fighter in Floyd's era that he didn't fight, that he was supposed to fight? I could think of one, maybe two. But I'll help them along because it doesn't, just put a name in there. Or two. Because I could think of two. You could play with those names. I could think of two. But Floyd fought everyone relevant in his era, in his weight class. It got so bad that people wanted him to go up to 160 to fight Gennady Golovkin. Jay Mitch said Augustus, he fought him. That was one of his toughest fights. Thomas says Paul Williams. I'm glad you said that. There's another name missing. I'm waiting for someone to put it. I know they wanted Kermit. I spoke to Kermit, yeah. Yeah, Spadafora. You know what the problem is with Spadafora? Paulie had a lot of legal problems outside the ring. He had a lot of legal problems. But he whooped his ass in sparring. That he did. Paul Williams. Yeah. But Paul said that Floyd ain't duck him. Now he called out Costazu. Costazu ducked him. Margarito, I don't think he was ranked high enough. I have to look up that. But we all know about Margarito. Speaking of cheaters. Salute to Isaiah Felix in that super chat. Much love, man. He said, just showing love, keep cooking and making them mad, fam. I'm on the job. But I'm talking boxing. They talking about me. And they paying me in the process. I got a video up right now. It's so early in the month. We're the 9th day of the month. And I'm paid. Because these idiots don't know when they're getting trolled. Yo, son. These cats. There you go. Winky Wright, they were in negotiations. But Winky Wright was a middleweight. And I don't know why that fell apart. But that was a fight at a higher weight class. I don't know why that fell apart. But they were in talks with that. Vernon Forrest. Now, here's what I got to say about Vernon Forrest. If you want to apply ducked, you apply it to Vernon Forrest. Because Nobody wanted no smoke with Vernon. And he was a decorated amateur. Everybody knew who he was. Shane Mosley was the one that stepped up and says, I know who the guy is. He whooped my ass like 1 or 2 times in the amateurs. I'm going to give him this payday. He paid for it. Beat him twice. So I could say Vernon Forrest. I don't know if they were ever in negotiations. I don't recall if Vernon called them out, and I don't recall any of that. But Vernon Forrest was a problem that everyone knew about. So you could apply ducked with Vernon to a lot of people. A lot of people. Salute to I Am Trill Will. Salute, big bro. Chat fan, go subscribe to my new channel. Put your link in the chat, family. You're going to get him over a stack fast. Watch this. Go subscribe to I Am Sure Will. Put his link in the chat. There you go. He ain't fight Corey Spinks. I don't know if that was in negotiations. But everybody that was relevant, that was in line, he fought him. Has Canelo done that? No. Has he been undisputed in any of his divisions? Not that I know of. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something? So if Canelo, Leslie Jackson, salute. So if Canelo gets to do all of this, gets statuses made up for him, so he don't have to fight Jamal Charlo, he can move up and beat a wounded animal and then come back and then have his fans say, hey, man, he wants to be undisputed at 168. And then the opportunity to become undisputed. And then he starts asking for these bugged out. Okay, if you get hurt, I get to still make the same money and defend against whoever. But if I get hurt, you got to wait on me in camp. Canelo, just say you don't want to fight him. Oh, I'm going to go fight Bivol at 172. What? Okay. I'm going to go back and start talking to Caleb Plant. CB Sports TV, what is it? In the building? What's good? Oh, yeah. Andrade, 40 million. Canelo had some options, man. All of them was involving money that more than likely none of us will see in our lifetime. He is not Floyd. Stop it. He is not Floyd. One thing I will say, when people were in line to fight Floyd by way of ranking, he fought him. And if there was a doubt, well, I don't know if he won that one. What did he do? He ran it back. There's a mixtape of Floyd calling out all the relevant names. Julius Franklin, salam alaikum, brother. Canelo is not Floyd. He's a freaking diva. And y'all fell for it. That's why he's not on a pound-for-pound list. Because, I'm sorry, popularity for popularity list. I'm not putting him there. Pound for pound. I'm not putting him there because he cheated. But if y'all want to look past all of that, cool. Free Big Baby. That's my campaign. Free Big Baby. Let the man earn a living. Give him some work. PJ's Big Dog, salute. Give him some work. This will make no damn sense. Overlook Canelo. Accept this franchise nonsense. So Teofimo can run around and do what he wants to do. Canelo can run around and do what he wants to do. Dillian White could hide the B sample because by way of Eddie Hearn was doing all the talking. Not one time did I hear Dillian White say, yo, I'm innocent. What I did hear was refer to the rules. There's a difference. They didn't say those exact words. But me saying I didn't do it is different from saying, yo, man, what does the law say? That's different. I didn't do it versus what does the law say? Y'all remember those interviews where Dillian was just sitting there quiet and Eddie Hearn was doing all the talking? Not one time did he say, I didn't ingest or inject any of those narcotics found in me. there was something wrong with the machine. Now, one time did this dude say that. Canelo couldn't say that he didn't have it in the system. It was there. What the WBC did do was move the goalpost for him. If that was any other fighter, do you think that would have happened? Matter of fact, if any Charlo, Floyd Mayweather, Andre, any black fighter you could think of, if that happened to them, what do you think would have happened? Don't answer. I'll answer for you. When was the last time Big Baby fought? November of 2018. There was no goalpost move for him. He admitted guilt. And they took away his reasons to make living, his way of making living. Now watch this. We are told to sit back and say, hey man, justifiably so. That's what I said at first. I'm not saying that anymore. Nope. I don't have to. I don't need to be fair. Y'all saw what happened Saturday? I'm going to say it again. Did y'all see what happened Saturday? But I'm supposed to hold Big Baby to some standards? Never mind Saturday. I'm gonna get back on that tomorrow. But now, Chris Colbert, I'm talking to our people, these people. You shoe shining. General Squirrel, salute. I missed your super chat last night, brother. My apologies. You shoe shining. Chicken feathered writing. Moonwalking. Thunder buck dancing. Sweat beads falling from your forehead. Y'all remember that movie Tap with Gregory Hines, ass dudes? Sandman Sims ass. Disgusting. Results of fornication. Nasty ass. Gutter. When the lights are out, all we see is your eyes and teeth ass Negroes. Clowns are disgusting. Salute to my brother General Squirrels. He said you missed that one, so there's another. Much love to you, family. That's why we love the family, man. Let me explain something to you. You clowns, there's an issue going on here. There's an issue, and we're addressing it. We are quality control. This video is about Big Baby. And due to the current atmosphere, there's no reason why that man shouldn't be allowed to fight. He's been out of the ring too long. Reinstate him and let him make a living. because what we're dealing with here, Boss Red, salute. What we're dealing with here is in our face. And yes, race is an issue. Race is an issue. What was done to Fox was an in-house job. That was a PBC card, right? There you go. No one is safe. No one is safe. Okay? No one is safe. Y'all need to stop playing. Mr. Fish, salute. Mr. Shelton, I'm going to show you how to fix that. Show you how to fix that. Ryan Garcia gets to talk about how he's depressed. And they buy it. Canelo Alvarez gets to eat dirty cow balls. Pop dirty, they move the goalpost for him. Tyson Fury gets to do whatever he wants, leave the country, says he has COVID, all kinds of stuff. He got a needle in his arm right now. Nobody cares. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe this man got a needle in his arm right now? Shout out to Tay Jones. Y'all go ahead and read that. That is a Detroit area code. Y'all go ahead and read that. Now, one thing I will say, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this is some dude just trolling, but somebody sent this to Tay Jones. Now, whether this is true or not, or this dude is just trolling, I want you to understand that this is the level of nonsense that we're dealing with. You will find no other fighter that's a non-black fighter going through this. This. Don't talk to me about sanctioning bodies. You can't see it? Let me read it for you. I'm a white man, so I always go for my people who looks just like me, but did this is bad English, but did Fury is a con, but did Fury is a con. I guess he meant to say this dude. I know some of the people who is currently around him. He never had COVID-19 at all. I hung out with the majority of his crew the day they announced the fight being canceled. Dude is a total liar, and truthfully speaking, I'm glad he kicked the N-word Deontay Wilder's ass. But now, the effing coward owes me money. The white son of a bitch is going to cheat Deontay again. There, I said it, again. He just cycled on whatever that PED's name is in I can never say that. Right, y'all Google that if y'all care to. We're white. We get away with the total boat. This is bad English. We get away with a total boatload of ish. Fury ran off to the hometown of England without paying me those debts. So apparently this dude is owed money. Deontay will get smashed again and badly beaten because the masking agent he goes through to cover it up mute. Have fun with the information N-word. That was sent to Tay Jones. That was sent to Tay Jones. Now, let me say this. That could be somebody just trolling. The English was bad. That could be somebody just trolling. Tay said he tried to call the number back. No answer. That was a Detroit area code, by the way, 313. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's somebody trolling. I don't know. But I want you guys to understand, this is the level of crap we go through. Fury gets to do whatever he wants without consequence. This man has been suspended, comes over here, makes a living, has no fighting license in his own country, but he said America's his new home because UK don't treat him well. He damn sure ran off over there. And now he's talking confidence again, like he gonna beat somebody's ass. And then this fella, who's anonymous, says that he's gonna cycle on some peg, like I said he was gonna do, and use a masking agent. Stormy said that was from Frodo Baggins. Yeah, probably was. Frodo. Mr. Frodo! Mr. Frodo! So why the tap dancing in the back? You see, you got a lot of weird channels that misquote us. They hear what they want to hear, but you know why they hear what they want to hear? They got this tunnel vision because all they know is that they don't like Deontay. Listen, I don't give a crap who you like. I'm speaking the truth. You don't like Deontay? Fine. I support him. But here's what I know. The man is being treated unfairly. Exhibit A. Name one other fighter that has gotten anonymous texts like that. Huh? So when we say this is deeper than boxing, Fox got jerked the other night. I guarantee you, if you go on Twitter and look hard enough, there's going to be someone saying, nah, he just lost the fight. So instead of talking about the people that support what's right, talk about the news. Was Fox not jerked last night? Does Tyson Fury deserve to fight anyway? Huh? Does he? Why does Big Baby Miller not have a license? With all of this going on, why is Big Baby not allowed to fight? Same funeral, and, you know, they tried to cheat Oshaki Foster. If Oshaki Foster don't knock out his opponent that tried to cheat him, they might have did the same thing they did to Fox. All he had to do was get to 12. Robbery. Don't tell me anything about race don't play an issue. Y'all are out your mind. But y'all want to talk about us? Listen, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say y'all gonna do because it's nothing. I'm talking boxing. And while we're talking boxing, y'all talking about the LDBC. That's what it is, family. I know, Michael, it does. It sounds like it's from the UK. It's a Detroit area code. And that's very fitting because, you know, Comp Gym, Detroit. That's what I'm saying. It could be a setup call. It could be a setup text. I don't know. But my point is, look at what we got to go through. So take off those goddamn tap dancing shoes and report the news how you see it fit. Instead of worrying about us, you guys are weak doing that. Instead of worrying about what we say and getting us paid. You guys are so easy to get triggered. I didn't know it was that easy. I did a troll video a couple of days ago. About 15 minutes. And these fools ran off. They made videos about my video. Oh my God. It was that easy. How many times you heard me refer to you guys as lab rats? Jesus Christ. these cats really thought I didn't know what a cue was. I had to retake that video like twice because I kept laughing. Yo, listen. Please troll me some more. I might do one troll video maybe once every other month. One fool, let me give you a shout out because I recognize your face. Some bald-headed nigga from the UK with glasses. I recognize your face because BFTV bodied you like a year ago. This nigga said, yeah, of course you're gonna mention that the fight sold out. I already mentioned it in my video. I went to your page. You did mention it in your video, but here's the problem. Only like 200 people need to watch it. And if I remember correctly, I wasn't really paying attention. You might have had a whole stream about it. Maybe did an hour stream about it. I'm giving you shine right now. But you know better than to steal my content again. Because I had that shit removed. You can talk about me all you want. What you're not going to do is take my content. Strike! So go ahead and talk about it. But you're not going to take the content. That's where you messed up. You know what we call you in the hood? Smart dumb niggas. You're so smart, but you're dumb. So you did report on the news about AJ and Usyk selling out in a day. You did. But here's the problem. I believe, I could be mistaken, when you did like a whole stream about it, it might have been an hour long, only 220 people watched it. I talked about it for 15 minutes, trolled y'all motherfuckers, and I had 1,200 people watching it. So who's winning? Who's winning? Go ahead, make another video about me. But I bet you won't take my content no more. Dummy! I'm the truth! You hear that dancing? That's one of the niggas dancing. That was him. I'm gonna make this video about the truth because he's a hack. Yeah, joke's on you, Jack. Joke's on you. Everyone else just talk about me. Yo, dumbass took my content. No. Oh. Yep. So go on. Send me more subs, man. I'm knocking on 5,000 right now. Not mad. So rock out to this show. Look, man, I'm past my time. It's gym time. It's chest day. If you love me, great. I love you back. If you hate me, cool. I love you back. Because every time you talk about me, you send me somebody. So my love's unconditional. And if you're black and you hate me, that's a damn shame. But I hear you dancing. Yeah, just keep that shit on the internet. The general's on, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Bronx on deck. Move!